everyone, got another challenge lock clamped up in vise. This one is Smooth Arrow, pinned by Pickme1977. It does work very smooth, hardly any ticks at all, and it's got a pretty challenging bitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. But, you know, even though a 5-pin lock, it could still be pretty difficult. I've picked some 5-pin locks that, heck, taken me 13, 14 minutes to open up. So let's see what I could do with this one. I want to go with this hook. It's one that I made. I never really did get around to polishing it up, but heck, this thing works. So, may not be pretty, but it gets the job done. Okay, a little counter rotation on 5. Okay, and I got a slight false set after getting him picked. And I'm just bouncing on the pins, working my way forward. And as soon as I hit pin 2, I got a little false set. I'm going to switch picks here. See if I get any more counter rotation. I get a little bit more pin control with this pick. A little counter rotation on 2. A little counter rotation on 3. Maybe. I don't know if that was real counter rotation. Yeah, it is. It just kind of stopped turning after a second. Okay, it looks like pin 2 needs to go back up again. Maybe I didn't get him completely set. Well, I think okay, maybe he's set now. Or now. I don't know. Looking at pin 4 now. And another little click out of 4. I'm going to bounce back forward. Okay, feels like everything is in good shape right now. I'm going to switch to that slightly taller pick. All right, a little bit of counter rotation on 3. And there we go. Got him open off of 3. Wow. That one was talking to me pretty good. Really good feedback on that lock. And I love the lock with a lot of feedback. Alright, got that clip off. That's too big. Nope, not that one. There it is. Very bottom of the little box there. Just in case there's a T-pin, I might as well shim it. By the way, Pickme, thanks for the locks you sent. I've had a pretty good time with them so far. And I'm sure you guys have enjoyed watching me pick some, struggle through some, all of the above. Okay, we've got some fun going on here, and it actually is 6 pins. You know, I didn't even feel 6 pins in this lock. I felt 5 pins. That's odd. But all 6 pins are working. Pin 1 is an overset trap. He's like 1/2 millimeter from the shear line. And then I've got this cutaway on chamber 3. And chamber 3 is where I got that huge false set right at the end of the pick, and it was the last binder. What could happen there is I could wind up dropping all of these pins, setting that one back up and have to start all over. Maybe I got lucky and didn't have to worry about that. Alright, it's pretty nice key pins laid out there. And let's go ahead and look at the modifications on the Bible or plug. I've got threads in 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the cutaway here on chamber 3. I bet chamber 3's either got a drunken spool, a T-pin, or a really deep spool with those cutouts. Kind of make me get a exaggerated false set. Alright, pin 1 is I'll have to look at that one a little bit closer. It's a little bit different. Pin 2 is a serrated mushroom spool with a deeper serration in the center of it. Chamber 3 is a really long, really deep, sharp, serrated. And there's where those clicks were I was feeling right at the end too. The actual inside of the spool is serrated as well. I've got a nice dumbbell spool for 4. A step down spool for 5. And looks like a standard spool for 6. I see some varying springs. I see threads in 5, 4, 2, and 3. So same chambers. Alright, so let's go ahead and zoom in on these key pins and take a good look at them. Alright, in 1 I've got a tapered top on the key pin, and this little guy right here is a little bit different. He's almost like a T-pin, but he has a really small lip on this end. If I could turn it back around, there we go. On this end right here is a really, really small lip. It's hard to see. Then I've got a single serration on 2, and this really neat looking devil right here. Real tight serration on top, a spool with a deeper cut in the center and a sharper edge on the bottom. Very nice pin. Then I've got this guy right here. He's kind of a reduced diameter and serrated at the top. And this, I really like this spool right here. It's a really good job on it. The top is serrated, and there's little grooves right here and right here. So little bitty serrations right there on the spool itself. I've got this spool right here for chamber 4. And above it, we've got a very deep dumbbell spool. I've got a serrated in 5 and a very nice step down spool. Then I've got a inverted T-pin, and it looks like a factory spool. So all the spooliness in there shows why there was so much flop in the lock from the get-go. Real fun lock to get into. Pick me. Thank for the lock. I really appreciate it. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And please like and subscribe.